Whoa, America, y'all know it's Select Super 2, baby. If you're listening to this, I hope you're feeling great out there. Let's get into this. Now, y'all, this Drake situation is in a whole new space. After Drake filed a petition on Universal Music Group, Spotify, and some more members of this music conglomerate, Not Like Us, Like That, Drake dropping the 100 gigs, was all of this a part of a bigger beef going on behind the scenes the whole entire time? America, we got exclusive audio of Mr. Joe Budden, Ice-Ish Parks, Melissa Ford, Queen's Flip building on this Drake contractual dispute. One name that I've been hearing circulating is Larry Jackson. Joe Budden did an interview with him, and it was a great interview, and it leads me to think that Joe Budden might be on to something with this. Like, he spoke to him, the Mr. Larry Jackson. Joe Budden is plugged in, so I think, yeah, he knows what he's talking about, and even aside from that, he still knows what he's talking about. You feel me? That's Joe Budden. Check out this upcoming amazing audio. Joe Budden, the building on the shareholders, stockholders, the investors, all of that. This is great, America. Get jiggy with this.
I think you could do that to him. I think he knows too much. I don't care about if I'm Drake, which I'm not. Well, I am in my world. Actually, okay. Shit, I ain't. Them niggas don't play with me in my world. Yeah, you can't talk to me a certain way. You can't. I don't care about what an album sold. I don't care about. Don't bring me none of these fake numbers, these fake stats, these industry cosmetics, these consumer-facing stats where you trick artists out of what's going on. I don't think you could do that to him. I think he knows too much. He's been around too much. I've been grandfathered in by a nigga that got the better of this building at one point, Birdman. He's different for reasons outside of music.
I would agree with that.
This is no longer a music talk.
I agree with that as well.
What I'm telling music fans.
Even with that new information that we keep mentioning. Like, look, you said he came in grandfathered under Birdman, right?
Yeah.
Eventually he wanted to get from under Birdman. So at that time, the information he had, they might have said, yo, we'll give you X amount of money, get you out, a new deal, you work for us now. So we just keep giving you money. We're pacifying you with money.
We're past money.
Now we are. Today.
Yes.
And they like, well, nigga, no, that's all we were offering. We were just gonna keep giving you money. You would never to get more than just money. We'll give you a blank check.
That's where we're at our stalemate. Mm-hmm. No. Now my hard stance has to go make you learn about yourself. Go speak to your boss. Hey, it's cool. You did your job. You told me no. Now go tell your boss that I walked out.
Joe, some bosses are okay with you walking out.
I don't think that that's the case for him.
That was what I was going to ask.
I don't think that's the case for him.
Well, it's also tricky because Universal's publicly traded, so the boss is
board members.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And guess what happens?
Stockholders.
I triple dare you to go in there and tell your board I'm out.
Well, you walked out.
I triple dare you to go in there and tell your board I'm out.
And this could have been
crazy?
This could have been part of the long game, though.
Are you crazy? You gonna go in there and tell your board, nigga, go tell your board I'm out. I dare you.
Joe,
no, you won't.
Joe,
you won't.
But listen, you walked out.
No, you won't.
All of your past numbers are down from where they've been, and we still making the money off your old shit.
No,
so
your numbers are down from where they've been. Mm-hmm. Not me. Again, y'all keep trying to trick me into numbers talks. I'm not having a numbers talk. I'm having I am who the fuck I am, and y'all know it. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to convince nobody. It's not a numbers talk.
But you saying
go get me exactly what I want, or something with very few red lines in it.
But look, you keep saying we're not having a numbers talk. We gotta justify that to the board, and you know what? Do that numbers.
Bullshit.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
That's not true.
Bullshit.
That's the only language the board understands.
Nah. You speak for those boards. I've come across some of them boards where they sitting there saying, hey, mathematically, we cannot make it make sense. And know what I say? So the fuck what? And I say that from a privileged position. So yeah, you cannot say that to me if I'm Drake. Hey, so what it don't make sense? So what?
Mr. Graham, there's the door. No, it's been great doing business with you.
Please let us know if you reconsider. We would love to have you. We love you. Open arms. If not, we wish you the best. Good luck with all of your endeavors.
That's what I've been trying to ask.
Get your voice in there, Melissa. Be heard, because you are our Drake.
Shut up.
You have a lot to say about it. No, for real, because they don't be letting you get in your bag sometimes, these niggas. Yo, everybody mute up. No, dead ass.
You're such a dick.
No, for real. Get your voice up in this Drake
the
talk,
reality of the situation is sometimes when I'm sitting here, I'm getting my own sort of education, because you are a wealth of information when it comes to this. But in this particular scenario, is there a scenario where Drake says, "Okay, this is my bottom line," and the UMG literally says, "It's been nice fucking knowing you"?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if so,
I believe
where does he go? Because if all of these big companies have been consolidating and now UMG is the fucking, giant here, where does Drake go if UMG says, don't let the door hit you on the fucking way out?
You keep saying giant. Yes, they control the market share. Got it. But
now, y'all remember a few weeks ago, they reported that Universal Atlantic was revamping and reestablishing some structure over there. All the labels I heard is firing and they getting wacky out here. But remember in the petition, it said that people at the labels who were, quote, loyal to Drake got fired as well. Y'all think that when they announced that they was cleaning house, that could have been when they was firing some of Drake's people over there? Joe Budden was saying, go get them, get in that corner. Looking beyond the rap side of it, there's a side to this that goes into the executive echelon of music. A lot of these labels have headquarters in different countries. Who knows, this petition might also reach their desk as well. Joe Budden, he's one of Drake's notorious critics, but it's interesting to hear him say, yo, get in that back room and figure this out. He emphasized a few times that this isn't penny pinching bread. This big bread here, big market share going on. One of the highlights was when Joe says Drake got grandfathered in by Birdman. He even got grandfathered in by Jay Prince as well. Birdman is epic. Y'all heard Joe said that he got the better of the building at one point. Him, Master P, and they lay down some of the best deals in music. Funny, because Universal bought YMCMB's masters from Lil Wayne for an estimated $100 million. Cause some of Drake's masters have gotten caught up in there. Remember when Wayne sold the masters, the YMCMB, for $100 million, y'all? A lot of heavy hitters have took a massive positive interest in Drake's career, and that's very important. Universal and Birdman should also have a great relationship. Cash Money sold over 1 billion records, y'all. Remember when Kendrick and Drake was crashing out? Birdman sanctioned Drake. If you look at the history between Cash Money, Young Money, they usually get very favorable deals from Universal. We hear Ice and Ish saying there could be another angle though. But see, why would you want to lose an asset like Drake? In the midst of reassessing their market share and their value, remember, they said that they were cleaning house, y'all. Will Universal ever let Drake be a free agent? After that Kendrick beef, I think it's just an artificial aspect of the public narrative when people say that they won't listen to Drake. Think after this, Drake is gonna drop his best music. And he also mentioned something interesting when he says, don't present Drake those consumer-facing numbers. Remember that 100 gigs? He got that data, America. He probably has watch time, all of that. 100 gigs looks like a simple little website, but I'm sure everything on there is trackable. If Drake presents that data at 100 gigs, it could low-key function as like its own micro streaming service in a way. But also, artists like Sabrina Carpenter, Universal is her parent company. And Sabrina Carpenter is selling very well. And I could imagine Universal has a few artists like that that's also under them. So they have a successful crop of emerging new talent and pop superstars. How does that affect Drake's value? Just in terms of other acts existing in the market. It increases competition in the market space, and it's also another profitable artist. That doesn't necessarily mean that Drake isn't an important artist, because Drake is always one of the biggest artists. There could just be new artists that is rising up that the label they can make them superstars. It's like they could go as high as they want to go almost. Y'all get what we saying? The other side to it is Drake has also worked with a lot of emerging artists as well. And he could also be somewhat invested in their careers as well. It's like just by them getting bigger, he's getting bigger. And then they're like, oh snap, like this guy has this going on. Nah, we got to get him in the paint. I get what we're saying. Who knows what's been going on with this Universal deal? Will they pay Drake what he's asking for? Will they tell Drake to kick rocks? America, we gonna see. And make sure y'all subscribe to the Super Tube. Y'all know it's Astro Aesthetics, baby. Yeah.